producer, all that.
Yeah. What's going on? It's Sir John Snarf, you know what I'm saying? Captain of the West Side. One half of the group Green Guys, and the Midwest Order Entertainment.
Hey, what's going on? This Eddie Block, the other half of Green Guys, Prince of the Midwest.
Yes, we're going to be talking to them in a few minutes. So, but before then, let's continue to listen to some music. The African Star. Yes. Zobla Dance by Kinda Benjamin. We go back to Senegal.
C'est 749 1444 961 8900. Kanda Bogoman, c'était ce qui venait de passer. Et maintenant, nous allons directement sur... Doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good. Thank you guys. I also wanted to make sure that people do understand that you've been in music for the past 14 years.
Yes.
That's right. And, you know, pretty much some of the CDs that you came up with, Cake and Chips, which is probably good, sweet music.
Yes.
And, of course, The Eye of the Storm.
Yes.
Somebody must have been going through a hard time during that. I can tell.
Gotta listen to that one.
Yeah, and of course, and also we have a starving artist as well as straight clowning.
Yes.
How could you be straight clowning? That's an interesting one as well. And also many more to come. So tell us more about these albums that you know we mentioned.
Well, I'm gonna let him tell you about Cake and Chips first.
Oh, you know, Cake and Chips, basically the title means, like, you know, easy money. Like, you know, I was at a certain time in my life where, you know, I felt like I needed to celebrate all the accomplishments that I made in my life, and, you know, I wanted to have fun. Mm-hmm. So, you know, what better way than celebration and cake and chips, like, you know, so.
That is wonderful.
It's a fun album. You know, I got, like, some real songs that, you know, that always stuck with me, but more like it's more fun than it's a little combination of both on that album, you know.
Okay. It's wonderful. Cake and Chips.
Starving Artist, that's just a mixtape with all the artists on it, you know. Him, some producer. I produced a lot, wrote a lot on it. A lot of other artists on there like Thug Nerd and Hype, you know, and just a whole bunch of artists I worked with. So we just made that. That was like the first compilation mixtape that we did, just to let the world know about the artists we got. You know, we got some bangers on there for you. Some of them went straight to the album, which is Straight Clowning, which we got a lot of fun songs on there. We straight clowning. That's why it's called Straight Clowning. And just all kinds of stuff on there, good stuff on there. And Eye of the Storm, I'll let him tell y'all about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Eye of the Storm was a follow-up to the Calm Before the Storm. And the whole thing with the Eye of the Storm was just, you know, me putting everything out there, you know. With my music, I do my best music when I put my heart, what I'm really going through and feeling in the music, like, you know. And that's what's one of my best features into it. And that album, if you don't really know me, listening to that album, you'll get to know a lot about me, like you have known me. So,
and I must say, Cincinnati, out of all three of them, he is very laid back. So that must have been some heck of a storm he was going through.
And like you said, if you listen to the song, I mean the album, it tells you a lot about himself.
That's right.
Even before you know him. That's
before
interesting.
you know me. Like,
that's interesting. That's interesting. I like the positive attitude you guys have. Most of the hip-hop guys that I've met in the past, being a promoter, I really don't. But you guys are very positive, and I love what you are doing. Let's take a listen to one of your CD you brought into the studio.
Okay,
I'm going to play the first one.
Okay.
Oh, you have a favorite one you want them to play?
You go ahead and play the first one, Monica Lewinsky. I'll tell you a little bit about
I like
it.
that.
That's my.
The show is just becoming interesting.
That's my man YG on there. I produced it and co-wrote it. You know, just Monica Lewinsky, fun hip hop song to get the clubs rocking, have fun a little bit, and
needless to say, straight clowning.
Yeah, because we were straight clowning. That's why it's called Monica Lewinsky. And if you know the title, then you ain't got to ask me and listen to the song.
Yeah, it's a couple of Democrats in the house.
Take a listen.
Wow, that's funny. Yeah, those were the good days.
Yeah, those were the days. Good 8 years.
So
Right.
tell us about this track. We know all about Monica Lewinsky.
Okay.
Why Monica Lewinsky?
Cause it's just a fun track. When Monica Lewinsky, the whole Monica Lewinsky scandal came up, you know, it was a big thing, and we just was like, you know, we should make a song. I mean, even though it's, you know, 10, 15 years later, we just thought we should make a song about
I think it's best that way.
Right,
Cause,
you know.
yeah, because nobody
When it
had.
boil over, nobody's talking about it no more.
Exactly.
And then here come a song called Monica Lewinsky. Before you even hear the song, you
Brings
go chuckle
memories,
to
right?
yourself.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
say something to yourself.
And
You're gonna want to hear the song.
Yeah, it make
so.
you want to hear it, because if you some references in the song, you know, when I, you know, co-wrote it, said we got to talk about everything that had to do with Monica Lewinsky. Stain on the dress, you know, all
Everything else.
everything else to go with it, and we was just like, just made it. And so the young kids nowadays who wasn't alive when that happened or whatever, you know, they can
Has
have,
it been that
they
long?
can-
They weren't alive? Buka, how old are we?
Yeah, that's true. Now and then they can ask their parents, you know, what's going on about the Monica Lewinsky. So, you know, that's just what we do.
Hey, we don't want them to ask their parents about Monica Lewinsky.
They gonna ask.
They gonna
Just,
ask?
well, you know, just jam
They
to the
gonna
song. Jam. You know, jam
So
to the
here's
song,
a
you
question.
know.
What is, I mean, you guys had, when you make that track, do we still have, I mean, I asked you earlier, does this talk about this specific lady in our community today, in our cultures? Usually artists, what they do is they take what's going on, blend it into a song, and try to pass a message out. What is the message that you're trying to pass out with Monica Lewinsky?
The actual message we just actually trying to bring fun into it, because when the scandal came out, it was actually all fun, which everybody know, from comedians to everybody just making it fun, you know, and even, you know, Bill Clinton sometimes makes fun of it, so we just brought light to it. That's it. You know, just bring, because it was on Straight Clowning, so we having fun on the whole album.
At the top of the hour, you tune into 88.3 FM, WAIF in Cincinnati. This is African Village Booker. I'm your host, Oluvanjo, the Booker Man at the Goon.
Une fois de plus avec vous, c'est Patrick Lenga.
And this is Abiodun Awashika.
And we have in the studio with us today.
Yes, we have a good friend from Triple Crown Production with the group Green Guys.
Green Guys. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Now, let's take a listen to the second track before we ask them.
You want me to get into that for you
Go
a
ahead.
little bit?
Mm-hmm.
The second track is Y'all Know Who. It's from my man Thug Nerd, and
Hey,
he just went on there, and I co-wrote that and produced it too. Just a fun song, just actual club banger. It can be played in any club. Thug Nerd got on and did his thing. It's on Starving Artist mixtape, and it's also on Straight Clowning album. We still pushing it years later, so just Thug Nerd on there having a good time.
Let's take a listen. Now,
Bengals fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Bengals fan, but I love the Jets. Go Jets. We won today. You know, I got to have something to uplift your spirits when you got the
The
Bengals.
location
But
for
they
the
tried.
radio
I watched
station
it.
is
I watched the
14.
Bengals game.
Oh,
They
man.
tried.
it's hard to
Yeah.
watch a Bengals game.
I know. Yeah.
It's hard to watch a Bengals
Yeah,
game.
yes, it is.
Big
You want
together.
to promote your band. Okay. We're in Cincinnati.
We ain't gonna talk
talking
about the Bengals. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the Bengals. We can watch that. But you know,
What about us?
basically, you know, I just got a good connection with the color green. I like money, so you know, me and my brother here, we're about money. So we just came up with Green Guys and just took it from there.
Green Guys.
That's
Interesting.
That is really interesting. The earlier song we were listening to, where the thumping was so good, man, it makes me want to buy a new car. You know,
Yeah,
just put
yeah.
that music in there.
Good old music.
You know, I'll be cruising in Amelia.
Bring you back.
Good luck with that. Yeah.
I think I'll probably have the sheriff's office.
Following you all the way to your house. Excuse me, sir. You're in Amelia. We don't play that kind of music.
I don't know who.
They're very nice people in Amelia, okay?
I love the Amelians.
Look, I have to go home tonight. Oh, boy.
749-1444-961-8900. What other radio station brings you this kind of fun?
That's
huh?
right. You have to make a
Support.
pledge and support the
Support
radio
your all
station.
volunteer radio station WAIF Cincinnati.
Awashika.
Awashika. Tell us what they can get for supporting.
Alright, class, thank you very much for listening. For $25, you get a basic membership level, including the WAIF Lot newsletter.
Reason earlier, the message was a little bit different than what it is today. Today it's about, you know, I can't say some of these things on radio.
You
But
got it right,
anyways, what's going on, and what is your opinion on that?
Most of it is to do with economy. Most people don't think that, but it has to do with the economy because, you know, the record labels, they suffering because they don't have a lot of money due to the economy and records are not selling. So actually, they're not giving people record deals, they're giving them single deals. And the demographic that they're pointing at to sell music is from the age of about 13 to about 23-year-olds.
They been catering rap for kids for like
Yes.
the past 5-6 years, like, and that's really hurting true rap and hip hop, and that's the whole problem. Like, a lot of this music is watered down and corny to me. Like, it's more about an image, and it's not even really real music for real. Like, this is what people want to hear. I get all of that, but like, it's just an image, it's a facade. Like, this isn't even real music. They just saying what they think people want to hear. Like, they just puppets.
But the thing is you know you blame a lot of the record labels too because the demographic 13-year-old girls 14, 15 they want to hear the kind of stuff that you hear nowadays. You know that's who they're selling to because them kind of people don't have bills so they can go out and buy music. They can have $15, ain't got to worry about gas, electric bills or nothing. They ain't got to worry about that. They can go out and buy the music. So. You know, so the people who's 25 and over, they're not making their music for them no more because usually they don't buy music because we got bills to pay. You know, we ain't worried about buying records. So the demographic that they're pointing at are buying the records. So they say we got to make it fun for them. You know, and the 15-year-old, 16-year-old girl, they want to hear about the cars and the rims or the whatever's going on.
But that's leading them astray because that's just leading them nowhere. Music is supposed to inspire you or uplift you or make you feel a certain way, not make you want to have everything you know you can't afford. Like, you can't afford half of this, but yet you spending your last dollars to go get it. Like,
no, but that's the thing. But the people that
they message is hurting the people.
Now, okay, you guys growing up, who were your musical mentors? Like people you look up to when you were growing up?
Like,
Wu-Tang Clan, Biggie, Tupac, you know.
How could you like
That's
Biggie
the
and
era
Tupac at the same time?
That's the era I grew up in. Like,
Nas,
Nas,
Dre.
Like, I go back, like,
Sure,
my
sure.
father was a
you don't
musician,
have to give it.
so,
okay, so you got it from the family.
I pretty much get it from my father. But
You
basically,
don't
all the music that I listened to from him, like Luther Vandross, Anita Baker.
Yes, yes.
I mean, all kind of Rick James, like
Patty
all
LaBelle.
kind of George Clinton, P-Funk. Everything that basically had a message to it, like, you know.
Yeah, we do have a caller on the line who wants to make a comment on what we're talking about. Are you there, caller?
Go ahead. Yes. Mm-hmm.
right? And
She said it.
that's
I
what
didn't
we're
say
saying.
it.
That's what
You
we're
got a
saying.
point.
Like, there's no message in music today.
Right.
Did she say that?
Right. Right.
This is African Village Booker with your host, Olubanjo.